Alright everyone, Sierra Games Scott, and we're back playing Conquests of Camelot. Not Conquest. Yeah, Conquests of Camelot, I think. That's right, yes. Sorry, I had to forget what there's another thing I've made reference to beforehand. That is not the right thing. Anyway, Quest for Camelot, I have no idea what that is. I think it's another video game or something. Anyway, we are back in the treasury. I just want to save us some time by, instead of walking back, because it is kind of annoying walking through the castle. I don't know the best layout. I don't see why I couldn't just make it like some of the other games, but they did it for whatever purpose. I guess it adds to some realism. In any event, let's ask this guy about Gawain, since we forgot to do that. We neglected to do that last time. I was the last man to see Sir Gawain. He made sure to take copper coins along with silver and gold. He told me he planned to search for the grail in the ruins of Glastonbury Tor. Alright, so that's our hint where we're going next, essentially. This last I heard that I or any man has heard of him. Okay, so let's give purse. And now we want to I've emptied the purse, so we may begin again. What is your command? Okay, take, let's get gold. I guess you need all three. There's a very strong hint that you need all three. In fact, the walkthrough tells you to take it. Alright, get silver. There are silver coins in your purse. And get copper. I have given you copper coins, my lord. Get purse. Here it is, my lord, as you command. As you can see, we're pretty much full now. There's also an Easter egg in here that has something to do with, I think, Monty Python's Quest for the Holy Grail, which I don't want to ruin my nerd credentials, but I've actually never seen before. If you want to see it, I think Late Blade, he's one of the few people to whom I subscribe, has a video on that. If you want to see the Easter egg, I'm not going to do it, but essentially just has some scene from it where some guys just dance through. I guess maybe it's amusing if you have seen the movie before. I have not, so I didn't really get the reference. Anyway, let's proceed. And I believe what we have to do now is, let me actually pause the game for a second, just so I don't foul things up for you. Just a second. Okay, I actually took a while to play through a little bit more, but it didn't seem like much to you. How I do enjoy having my pause feature back on Cam Studio. Okay, we don't need to go there. Just pretty much where the soldiers hang out. What you have to do is you have to go up here and then just press over or press the left, or I think the down arrow works, and you can just come here. That's the outer courtyard adjacent to the stable. So let's press enter and head out here. All right, so let's take a look around. The inner courtyard is guarded by your loyal men. Alright, your warhorse and pack mule have been prepared for your journey. Well, let's look at the mule. It does not look happy about being chosen for this mission, nor about carrying your pack of provisions. Well, tough luck for that mule. Also, there's no sound right here, so I don't have to hold that up, fortunately. Look at horse. Your horse is sturdy and well-trained stallion, bred to be steady in danger and battle. So if you just talk to these guys, I'm not going to talk to all of them. They pretty much just say, good luck. May God protect you, my lord. And they pretty much all just say something similar to that. My lord, king, I have news of Galahad, if you would care to hear it. So this is the only guy who actually has anything. So ask about Galahad. Anything really to say. His horse was sent back to our care by the harbour master of Southampton, along with a message from the harbour master that Sir Galahad took a ship to the far east. Alright, well that's all you can pretty much do here. So you actually have to get on your horse on this side, I believe. Mount horse. And one thing I do think is kind of neat, is you can kind of hear the horse, hopefully you can hear it, clomping around on the brick or stone as he walks out. Also, I didn't do it, I was going to, but if you walk out here without your horse, the gate won't open up for you. It'll only open if you're on your horse. So, this pulls you out to pretty much the map we saw before, and that's why you want to pay attention, because otherwise you're not really going to know where you're supposed to go, though you can click on everything, it'll tell you. Now, Southampton was mentioned, but that's actually not where the walkthrough tells me to go. I'm not sure what happens if you go to a city Well, let's maybe we could just briefly save the game. I'm not gonna bother pausing. Sorry about that. It shouldn't take too long. It's pretty quick to save in this game. Let's see what happens if you go to the wrong city. So we don't want to go to Hellstock. Oh, okay. Avoid Hellstock, where St. Judith where could not keep her head. Alright, well, sounds good. What if we go to Southampton? So we can go to Southampton, but it's actually not where I want to go. So I'm going to restore to 4. Alright, so we don't want to go there quite yet. We want to go, I believe, here, Glastonbury Tor. So it won't let you go to places that just aren't supposed to go in the game. And there's actually, well, it's already saved. So this guy here is going to come out. Copper tin, copper tin, copper tin for the Wintershins. I am no troll, but what is my toll? Copper tin for the Wintershins. I'm not really sure what happens if you spurn this guy, if I just tell him to go take a hike, essentially. So let's find out. Okay, the trick has been played, and I fear the sprite's bolt of mischief was aimed squarely at your purse. Oh, he just steals your money. Well, let's not let him do that. Okay, sorry if that was wasting anybody's time. Hopefully that wasn't too much of an inconvenience. So, alright, here's a little rhyme again. And so we'll just walk up to him and give copper, which is the least valuable thing you have. And you see you get more of the copper and more of the silver than the gold, so that's why you want to get these coins as well, because I think they let you pay for some things without having to give up too much money. So that's why you don't want to just get gold. Copper is mine, copper divine, go your way, no trick I will play. Alright, I'm not sure if that way stole from us. I didn't bother looking. I assumed it wasn't what we want to have happen. And you probably get fewer points, so. Oh, you know what? I should have. Greetings, King Arthur. We'll talk to this guy in a second. Let's see if I can ask Merlin about shrine. Ugh. Sorry about that, folks. Let's go back and see if it works here. Maybe I put an error in my typing, but let's see. You don't want to. You just ask Merlin. Yep. All right. Merlin about shrine. The shrine contains a bronze statue of the Celtic god Cernunnos with a stone housing. Alright, well that wasn't too helpful. I guess Merlin's kind of our tour guide as well, so he'll help you out with things like that. That was quick, my lord. Yes. Anyway, let's ask this guy about the forest. Even one copper coin would be of much use to me, sire, and help greatly to loosen my tongue. So this bum, I guess, wants to be bribed or get a little bit of tribute. Alright, so let's give this guy some copper, too. He saw us coming, I guess. Alright, so once again, hit enter on the copper, then you have to go down and hit give. Boop. And may Cernunnos, god of the hunt, bless you. If there is any advice I may give you, you have but to ask, and heed this warning. Beware the mad monk of Glastonbury. Alright, let's ask about that monk. Sire, a strange monk has taken up residence in the ruins atop Glastonbury Tower. He has surrounded the base of the Tor with a sorcerer's barrier and stones that speak. Interesting. Let's ask about the forest. The forest is full of terrible dangers. I survive by remaining carefully upon the outskirts of it. Ask about dangers. Yeah, I'm watching the clock. Okay, what? Now, I don't know how you're supposed to know this, but the walkthrough tells me to ask it, so let's ask about Black Knight. He is part of the forest, binding its power to him with dark magics. You must face this challenge, my lord, if you wish to reach the Tor. Alright, ask about boar. So I'm also not sure how you're supposed to know about this, but let's just ask about it anyway for time's sake. The giant boars of this forest are especially dangerous. Only a boar spear of the greatest strength is effective against them. Ask about spear. The boar spear once belonged to the Black Knight and is powerful enough to kill even the giant boars of the forest. He has laid an enchantment on it so that it belongs to the forest and cannot be taken from here. Maybe you're supposed to ask about spear first and then you find out about the other things. Anyway, we buy spear. I would sell the spear to no other man save you, my lord. Forgive my audacity, but the spear is of such value I cannot part with it for less than the price of a gold coin. Alright, give gold. Bless you, my lord, I will fetch the spear. I will fasten it beneath your steed's trappings, so it will be secure until needed. 'Tis done, but be warned, my lord, the spear draws itself power from the forest itself, cannot be taken away from it. And that's pretty much all the time we have, so we'll continue next time with a little more action. I think the arcade sequences start. So let's close out for now. This is Sierra Games Scott signing off, and this is the Conquest of Camelot. Let's play.